I'm not sure if we're in a kitchen or a bathroom, but I do appreciate that there is a seat while you do the dishes. Just imagine the convenience of baking chocolate chip cookies while you wash your dog and have diarrhea. Hello and welcome to Bad Listing Photos, where we take a look at some of the wildest listing photos on the internet and figure out where agents went wrong. Today we are looking at a random selection of photos that will take your breath away. Yes, that means we're starting in the bathroom. All right, so we are coming out strong with a bathroom image. We've got 2 toilets, 2 sinks, a bidet, and a roll of toilet paper. This looks like a game of musical chairs where everyone's the loser. On the positive side, this would be a great hero shot because this is going to get a ton of attention, and there is no clutter here. There is also no shower, which is disappointing, but this still makes it a 5-piece bath. I think the perfect headline for this listing is "A family that poops together stays together," and my apologies for that crappy joke. All right, so here we are in the kitchen. As you can see, all the cabinet doors are missing or open, so I guess that makes this open concept. On the right-hand side, there is a message engraved in the wall, which it says, "Sa my ko." I don't think anyone could guess what that means. I'm guessing this is one of those family houses that loves motivational phrases like live, love, laugh. Sa my ko. Who knows? If I had to come up with a headline for this listing, I would say it would be, "You gotta live somewhere." It looks like our next image is of a laundromat, but there's a bit of a wait for the machines. What is going to be underappreciated is the 1990s wallpaper and the sea foam green ceiling. You can't find this anywhere these days. 90s retro is making a comeback. I'm sure the agent was going for a Storage Wars vibe by selling it as is, because who knows what treasure is lying underneath all of those clothes, although most likely it's more clothes. The perfect headline for this listing is "Your dream home awaits somewhere else." So I'm not sure if we're in a kitchen or a bathroom, but I do appreciate that there is a seat while you do the dishes, which is a feature you don't even see in luxury homes. Just imagine the convenience of baking chocolate chip cookies while you wash your dog and have diarrhea. Now this space is a little bit dark, but if you add in a couple candles, all of a sudden you've got yourself a spa. I think the perfect headline for this house is "Bake bread while you bathe, live a life of luxury." So we all know the perfect bathroom doesn't exist. Oh, wait, it's right here. This looks like it could be Greek, maybe 2nd century, and there is a beautiful mermaid on the floor. She looks to be holding an ice cream cone and talking on her cell phone. The third nipple, where the belly button should be, is kind of weird, but then again, I'm not that familiar with mermaid anatomy. Aside from that, the pink walls, the sink, and the tub really give this the vibe of the absolute worst place to be hungover. Although that said, there is a mermaid there, so there is a little bit of company. I think the perfect headline for this listing is "Wash away the pain of house hunting with this ocean pearl." So we have a bit of a chicken or the egg situation here. Were the drapes and the sheets purchased first, or was it the wallpaper? I am pretty disappointed that the carpet doesn't match the drapes, and this is the first time that anyone has ever said that phrase and it wasn't gross. This looks like a hunter's dream because it is completely camouflaged. Even the ceiling is wallpapered. There were no expenses spared here. This would be the perfect room for a kid because this looks like the latest edition of Where's Waldo. If I was going to add a headline for this listing, it would be "The hunt is over for your dream home." I'm not quite sure to make of this one. It looks like a bedroom, but it also looks like a restaurant after hours, but they couldn't be bothered to clean under the table. On the plus side, there is a sleeping area and a seating area, and it kind of seems like a Japanese design where they are maximizing space. If this is what the bedroom looks like, I can't wait to see the dining room. And I know this isn't a cathedral ceiling, but I can tell it is at least 3 chairs high. This has a real nice cozy vibe, which is what I'm sure the agent was going for. There is no headline for this one though, it's just chairs. Chairs, that's all it is, chairs. All right, that's it for this week's episode of Bad Listing Photos. And if any of these images look like one of yours, you may want to try another career, or even better, subscribe to this channel so that you can get the very best marketing tips and advice so that you can stand out, sell more, and rebel against bad marketing. I'll see you in the next one.